Do smartphones improve our working efficiency? Since 2010, our era has been closely related to smartphones. More applications available to be downloaded significantly affects people's life. Nowadays, smartphones has become a necessary tool in different circumstances and contribute to our work environment. However, if smartphones affect positively or negatively on our working efficiency was always been discussed. For example, my classmates always listen to music while doing homework, and that results in an overall longer time to finish homework. But someone else claims that listening to music while working helps them to concentrate. Based on different researches, if smartphones improve our working efficiency or not depends on multiple factors such as the type of job, time, or personal feeling. And today I'm going to show you some research programs related to this topic. Running is one of the most popular sports of all time, but not everyone runs with proper running techniques. Improper running techniques not only lower the efficiency of body usage, but also increase the risk of injury. To support the runners, Christina Stronham and her research groups focus on smartphones applications that are available to track provision, motivation, social interaction, and workout logging. By monitoring users' regular workout and tracking improvements, the system defines different fitness goals. As what research Oliver said, we aim at using the smartphones to provide feedback on upper body running technique. Smartphones, in this case, become a median of kinematics data and running technique. As the necessary tool, it will not cost extra money, and at the same time help to give feedback, demonstrating the high efficiency of smartphones. Moreover, in the preliminary study, the research groups investigate three classes of arm carriages which directly affect upper body rotation and sideway movement. These two are the key elements of decreasing the risk of injury, and smartphones in this research makes a great contribution by providing a real-time vibro-tactile feedback. As what the research described, feedback was provided every 5 seconds. The duration for the vibration was set to 800 milliseconds. It increased by 500 milliseconds with every 0.5 increase of arm carriage. Smartphones, comparing to traditional calibration tools, are more convenient to carry. Runners also prefer to attach smartphones to their upper arm to help the research. As a conclusion of the study, a single sensor, which is smartphone, can yield a classification accuracy of 80.73%, which can give users comparatively precise feedback to improve their running habits. From this research, smartphones played an important role in collecting data and improved the working efficiency. Daniel D. Olson has the similar opinion. To protect both drivers and wildlife, a critical need for accurate and standardized wildlife vehicle collision data is needed. However, the procedure of gathering data can be challenging because wildlife vehicle collisions occur over broad areas during all seasons of the year and in large numbers. Collecting such huge amount of data requires an efficient and accurate data collection system, but presently there is no widely adopted one. Olson is developing an integrated smartphone-based system for reporting wildlife vehicle collision data. With using smartphones, the application reported reduced the location error 99% compared to only the highway and marker. From the really high percentage, we can read that smartphones comparing to traditional methods greatly increased the accuracy. Moreover, mean time for data entry using smartphones application was substantially shorter than using traditional pen and paper method, more specifically 52 seconds. A 10% error rate from pen and paper method was also eliminated while using mobile devices. Both decreases of error and shorter time prove that smartphones bring working efficiency to the working environment. With the introduction of smartphones into the data collecting system, on one hand, it allows users to easily visualize wildlife vehicle collision patterns at multiple scales. On the other hand, it reduced the risk of observation under extreme circumstances without decreasing data amount and high accuracy. Another researcher, Drake Emily, explained to us why the smartphones improved the interprofessional communication efficiency. The purpose of this project was to evaluate the impact of using smartphones at the bedside on the quality of interprofessional communication and measure the response time between nurses and physicians compared with the usual paging device. During the 2-month study, smartphones were provided to nurses and physicians on a 26-bed medical unit. Data gathered from a sample including 61 nurses and 44 physicians indicate that they were both dissatisfied with the traditional one-way paging device, also reporting it frequently got interrupted during patient care. After the introduction of smartphones, new data suggested that use of smartphones significantly reduced patient interruptions, allowed nurses to stay with patients, and reduced wait times for a return call. Furthermore, nurse travel time to answer a telephone call and time spent on hold by nurses also decreased by 100% from a range of 8 to 79 minutes down to 0 minutes. Overall speaking, quality of communication and workflow efficiently both got improved. However, smartphones can also be treated as a source of distraction. I saw many people around every day got distracted by the smartphones and slow down what they are working on. Standing on the opposite side of the three mentioned researchers, Hyun-Jun Kim from Yonsei University suggests that smartphones are hurting our working efficiency. Mobile enterprise allows employees to perform tasks using mobile devices without being limited by time and space. However, mobile enterprise, which was originally made to promote working efficiency, can intensify employees' work exhaustion. Smartphone, as a main branch of mobile devices, also contribute to it. The research conducted a survey targeting employees in mobile enterprises, and it demonstrates that employees working in a mobile enterprise tend to get exhausted easier than those who work in traditional enterprise. I feel the same way while taking online courses. In traditional class, where all other students sitting next to you, you feel influenced by them so that you will concentrate. However, while taking online courses at home, you are more likely to be distracted by something else, not easy to stare at screens and concentrate. Moreover, huge amount of mobile devices also increased the hardship for employees to follow. Therefore, smartphones are hurting employees' working efficiency in this situation. Another perspective is from mobile journalists interpreting roles of smartphones in news reporting. This research was conducted by Bataja Haley, a sophisticated journalist. She proposed that, in the field work of mobile journalists in news reporting, the efficiency of work should potentially be enhanced with smartphones. The benefits of smartphones for mobile journalists are categorized as temporal, location, convenience, satisfaction, informational, communicational, work process, and momentary benefits. However, based on 10 studies on mobile news, Haley also adopted smartphone and its characteristics may constrain the usage and decrease the perceived work efficiency. More specifically, use of smartphones might result in a lower perceived quality of the created news material and the reporting, a feeling of loss of control over the capturing, and changes in the roles and responsibilities. Comprehensively speaking, balance between benefits and sacrifices of smartphones in our working circumstances depend on the situation as well as the goals and objectives. Based on the situations above, smartphones should have a more positive rather than a negative impact in our working circumstances, but the dominating element will still be workers themselves.